I'm about to break down the best defense in Madden 23 that will allow you to get easy pressure, play lockdown coverage, and stop the run all at the same time. Looking for Madden 23 Ultimate Team coins? AOEAH.com has the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Click the link in the description and use coupon code SPORTS for 3% off your order. Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Duke, back here from Sportsgamerz.com, and in today's Madden 23 tip video, we got a super dominant defense. It's very easy to run. We're going to show you guys how to use it, how it's going to be able to get good pressure, you're going to be able to adjust the play coverage, and also stop the run. So, you can do this from a few different playbooks. I recommend either using the Kansas City Chiefs playbook on defense or the 4-6 playbook on defense. Now, the formation we want to look at is the nickel 3-3. I really like this formation. You can get, like I said, really easy pressure with great coverage at the same time and also stop the run. So when running this defense, it is very important to set it up properly as far as your subs. You want to have two fast DNs because with this defense, the DNs actually are going to be the guys that are coming free a lot of the time. So like I picked the Cowboys, so we're going to go ahead and put Parsons and we're going to go ahead and leave obviously Lawrence as the other DN. Now, as far as your linebackers go, this formation you can put safeties in. So, I would go ahead and put your backup safeties in the game, especially if you play Mutt. Definitely recommend doing that. Now, the inside linebacker is going to be your user, so just make sure this is your best user defender. Again, typically safeties are going to be your best bet because they're just faster, they get better animations, they play better in coverage also, so that's what I'd recommend doing. Now, as far as your coaching adjustments go, you want to make sure you leave auto flip on, and your alignment is going to be default. The reason why we want auto flip on is because we always want the nickel back to basically be on the strong side of the offensive formation. Now, we could adjust our zone drops, which we'll kind of get into later in the video. But for now, we're just going to leave them on default. But I will show you guys what I would recommend doing later in the video. So the play I'm going to look at is this linebacker Blitz 0. It was very popular earlier in the year. Kind of went away, but now there's a much better way to run it that basically a lot of pro players are starting to run that's really, really good. So what we're going to do here is basically a simple setup. I'm going to move the ball back, and as I do that, guys, just a reminder, free Madden 23 tip videos, gameplays, and news on my channel. If you enjoyed the content, smash the like button, follow me, subscribe to the channel, comment, all that good stuff helps me out a lot. Setup is super easy. All you're going to do is spread your defense line out. Then you're just going to move these guys that are blitzing kind of like down and next to the DN. So like right here. Then you're going to QB contain. And then you're going to make sure that this is going to put the outside linebackers on the contain. Then you're going to just stand over the D tackle with your user. Now you're not actually going to blitz with your user. You're just basically going to stand over the D tackle so the offense thinks you're blitzing. But you're going to drop back into coverage. As you guys can see here. Bam. Now, this blitz is kind of crazy because it could get a lot of different people free.
For my free YouTube content, I highly recommend checking out Sportsgamerz.com. This is where I post all my premium content for Madden 23. I have offensive and defensive eBooks, schemes, plus I do 4 to 6 premium tips every week in the Madden Vault to keep you guys ahead of the game. Our best offer yet is the Sportsgamerz Madden VIP membership. This is the best Madden membership anywhere on the net, the best content at the best price. You get access to the entire site for only $24.99. This means all of our ebooks, all of our Madden Vault tips, plus you even get access to our meta reports and our exclusive VIP members only community. I also do one-on-one coaching as well for you guys that are interested in that. See you at sportsgamerz.com. If you're serious about winning more games, I will post a link in the description as well as in the comments.
Sometimes you'll see the D linemen, especially the DNs coming free. Other times it'll be the outside linebackers. Here, we actually got edge pressure and A-gap pressure. You guys can see what I mean, though. How a lot of times they just let the DNs come around free, which is why you want fast DNs. This is a glitchy blitz. One thing I would say is you could possibly consider putting under pressures on the DNs because they're going to come free. And a lot of people have stopped using Fearless because no one has really been using under pressure anymore. But with this blitz, the ability to get the DNs free, it could definitely be something you would consider. As you guys can see here, we just drop back over the middle. It's a 5-man rush. You just take away the first read, and they're going to get sacked. Very easy setup. The thing I really like about this blitz is it's not just good for standard passes. Like a lot of times, a blitz is good against a regular pass play, but it's not great against play action. That's not the case here. So like here, we do a play-action play. Because, like, a lot of times play-action plays will counter a lot of glitzy blitzes out there. So we're just going to spread our D-line. We're going to move these guys down, same way we did before. And we're going to QB contain. That's it. All right, so the only thing is when you QB contain, again, make sure that your linebackers are on the contains and not the DNs. And if you do think they're going to run a play action, I would pass commit. But that's really it. And again, we're just going to stand in the same spot with our user. We're just going to take a step forward. Then we'll drop back, as you guys can see here. When you pass commit, they're probably not going to let the DNs come free on a play action. But because we pass committed, you're seeing that the guy that's coming free off the edge this time goes straight at the quarterback, and we're able to get a sack really before he can even make a read. So guys, if they block the running back, you still should get some pretty good pressure. This blitz is really good either way. So you again spread the D-line out, QB contain, and move these guys down. That's it. Make sure though when you QB contain, the defensive ends are blitzing and the linebackers are on the contain. That's really the only thing you gotta watch for. So you guys can see, that guy still comes off the edge. We're in there for the sack. The running back, like even though he's staying in, this year they just don't do a great job. They really just kind of, especially against contains just like last year, they just stand there and watch the contains. They don't actually go after them, and that oftentimes allows the contain just to basically loop around for the sack. So, as you guys can see, this blitz is really annoying to deal with. You could get pressure from your DNs, your linebackers. You know, it's a 5-man rush. You're pretty much guaranteeing yourself some good pressure. Now, the thing that really makes this blitz so good is that at the same time, you can mix in playing a coverage defense. So, you know, what if, you know, you're playing someone who just starts blocking a lot of people every play? Well, you could obviously just turn this into a coverage. So we could just go ahead, and when I do this, like I said, with my zone drops, I'll probably set my curl flats to like 25. And what I'll do is I'll still move these guys down, but what I'm going to end up doing here is now I'm going to throw them in like some curl flats, right? So instead of it looking like, I mean, now I'm actually just rushing 3 instead of 5. So say they just keep blocking extra people, you know, now, you know, it's going to be a lot harder to find someone open because I'm only rushing 3 people and you're having to keep extra guys in order to slow this blitz down or even give yourself a shot. That's what I really like about this defense is it's really it's very, very, very easy to run. It's very versatile. I mean, you can blitz and send in 5. You can drop back in coverage, send 3. Heck, you could even go ahead and mix it up and just you could send 4, right? You don't always have to blitz all the people. You could just drop back on one side, blitz the other side. You know, so here that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm only blitzing the one side. Now I know it's not showing that. See, I only rushed 4. And then I still got some good pressure there. So it is pretty easy to use. Very easy to adjust from. And like I said, it does stop the run too. So just to show you guys, like if they did try to mix in an inside zone, this is a fine defense. Or even a base. Just any sort of run, shotgun run, this is going to do fine. So again, we spread the D-line out. We move these guys out. We QB contain. That's it. So it's basically 3 steps. Now here's a run. Again, when you stand behind the D tackle, that actually does even make it easier for you to help out against the run. So as you guys see there's nowhere to go. Basically what happened there is I was kind of my user. I was looping in on the right. See how I was kind of like looping around to the right. The running back sees that, and he sees me coming up the gap on the right. So then he tries to cut back left, but I had the guy coming free off the edge on the left too. So there's really nowhere to run. Now, other good thing that makes it so good against the run is it's a cover 0 blitz. And what that means is these 2 safeties, they immediately play the run. See how the 2 safeties, they're aggressively stepping forward to play the run at the snap? It's because it's cover 0. So you have a 3 D linemen in the box, 3 linebackers, and you have the safeties automatically playing the run. So that's a very, very, very tough defense to run the ball on. So you have a lot going for you here. It's easy to use. It gets good pressure. You can play great coverage, and you're going to stop the run. Hope you guys enjoyed this tip video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Until next time, it's Duke, and I'm out of here.